Hi guys, Tuva here, and we are at Thursday already. Now Thursday's moon is waning, and that means it's coming down. You'd be for getting rid of things, but it's in the sign of Aquarius, a very emotional sign. It will make you feel not wanting to conform, not wanting to be part of the mundane. You want to experience new things and interesting things so that you can really enjoy your life, but that can also make you feel very insecure and uneasy. You might say wrong things to people because you're getting things off your mind emotionally. It's a good time to read a book rather than talk to people. You might find you put your foot in it. So a sign that is, again, opening you up to new horizons, but also an emotional sign. So you could be unbalanced because it's difficult when both things are being affected. I'm going to now go into the reading for today. Alright guys, I'm just going to take out, and I do feel today I'm going to take a handful and I just throw them on there and see what happens. Now, these ones are speaking mountains. I want to speak about these ones first and then go on to these if needs be. So let's look at the first one, and I do feel it is Goose. You're hanging on to something that's not actually doing you any good at the moment. By hanging on, you're not allowing anything to come through. This may not be the actual interpretation of the rune, but intuitively this is what I'm seeing, this is what I'm feeling, because Goose or Lagoose, whatever way you want to say it, the water rune, and we had this in a reading earlier I think in the week, but it's the water rune, it's movement, it's not allowing yourself to be stagnated, and very emotional rune. Water is our life. This is who we are. So we have to remember that we have to be attuned to our creation, to ourselves, to who we are. And if we're not aligned, it can bring through problems. And problems can be insecurity, unknowingness, and being sad. For it will affect us emotionally as well as physically. And I do feel this is about somebody who is hanging on for dear life, maybe to a relationship that has died or is dying. And I really feel that this person needs to be true to themselves and see what's actually happening, because hanging on is not going to do them any good whatsoever. Get that water strength, that ability within with the emotion to get yourself back into a better state of mind. See the bigger picture, look at it from a different attitude, and listen to what others have told you about what's going on, because sometimes we don't listen. Now emotionally you're not listening because you're hanging on, but you need to listen so that you can make a different decision. Because, and I feel this is almost a reverse, a storm, a flood, waves, other destructive actions of water. So you are actually in danger of sinking in this rather than getting the upper hand. You need to use this instead of hanging on. You need to use it as a pick to drag yourself out of it. So going from here, I'm going to go on to Algis, the rune of protection and opportunity. Now this, I feel, is a protection. It's a protection that you need around you, and I feel this is going to be from others that you are quite close to, good friends or family that will support you. And I feel that this is what's needed. Don't see them as the enemy coming in and stopping you from what you want. See them as a help, a protection, someone who is going to see you through a very difficult time, but a time that you need to be going through to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Because although the path ahead is fraught with this danger, you don't need to be fearful, because this is what is stopping you from moving forwards, guys. You see everyone else is moving forward, but you don't need to be scared, because you are protected, and you're protected within as well. As long as you are not reckless with your decisions. Algiz indicates a good time to take that chance to move forwards rather than hang in there. Do not be complacent and think of yourself as nothing. Do you decide your happiness? We then have he was. Okay, guys, I don't know if that's the right way around for you. I think that's it. He was, and that is the rune of defense. And again, you see, you may have a battle on your hands. You might have a divorce or something like that, where you're going to have to fight your corner, where you have the protection and the people around you to support you. You do not need to be in fear, but you do not need to be hanging in there in the way you have been to keep the peace. You need to be obviously defending yourself to get the proper outcome. This is a time of transformation, because you need to transform to be able to help yourself. Something that you haven't done. You need to let go of the old and embrace this new future of yours. A new life, a new dream. This progress you will have to accept what's happening, the change that's happening, and do not resist this, because it will only make it more painful and more difficult. So change is scary, guys. You don't need to be afraid. Just be true to you and stick to what you've decided. Do not back down. Defend yourself when you need to. Don't let anyone tell you what to do. So I'm going to turn this one over, and it's the blank one. So I'm turn this one over, and this is the sun. So below, the rune of energy and revelation. So it will be revealed to you, guys, what actually had taken place, which will give you that energy to be able to say, go away, I'm finished. You have your protection around you. You have your people that are with you. You also have your defense. You now have the strength and vitality to see it through, which is an amazing thing, because you just have to stick to your guns and use this, because you have the power now to bring things to fruition, and a future will await you that you didn't think you would ever see, because it will have a positive feel now to everything. The stuff that you've gone through, you can put to rest, and now you can relax and examine what you actually put up with for so long. It's now time for you to shine, to enjoy your life. Guys, this is a very meaningful reading to somebody out there who is very, very low at the moment, and I feel Odin comes to say to you, stand up, be counted. And this has been his message all week this week, to stand up and be counted, for you are a person that deserves to be treated well, and you need to make that choice to be treated that well. And that is how Odin wants you to feel, that strength, that vitality. Take the opportunity to get out of your situation, to seek that help that will come from those around you that love you, to then be able to defend yourself against the negative and get the strength of the sun, the vitality into you. And Odin says, yes, yes, yes. So guys, I hope this has helped whoever this is for out there, and I will be back again tomorrow with another reading, and I will see you then. So wherever you are, whatever time of day, night or evening it may be, I wish you the best ever. House of Alang.